Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to explore why Dr. Alan Grant called the Giganotosaurus the biggest carnivore to ever walk the earth, and not the Spinosaurus he encountered back on Isla Sorna in Jurassic Park 3. This might seem confusing at first, but trust me, there's a lot to unpack here. First things first, we need to consider the context. In Jurassic World Dominion, Alan Grant hadn't actually seen the Giganotosaurus in person when he made that statement. This means he couldn't have been comparing it directly to the Spinosaurus from Isla Sorna, the one that nearly ended his life back in Jurassic Park 3. So how could he have been comparing the two? Given that Alan is a seasoned paleontologist, it's likely that he was referring to their prehistoric counterparts, the real dinosaurs, not the genetically engineered versions created by InGen. Alan would have been well aware of the Giganotosaurus's reputation in paleontology. However, that then creates a bit of a problem, as an average Giganotosaurus was around 8 to 10 tons, whereas a Spinosaurus on average was about 12 tons, and was considerably longer and taller if you included its sail. So you may be saying to yourself, hang on a minute, then Alan Grant would still be wrong then, right? Well, yes and no. You see, the Spinosaurus is not technically a carnivore, but actually a piscivore. For those who don't know, a piscivore is an animal that primarily eats fish. Spinosaurus, in its natural state, was adapted for a semi-aquatic lifestyle, hunting fish rather than other land animals. So when Alan said the Giganotosaurus was the largest carnivore, he was most likely just not including any animals that were strictly meat eaters like the Spinosaurus. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, didn't the Spinosaurus kill a T-Rex and chase humans in Jurassic Park 3? It didn't seem too interested in fish. And you're right. Even in Camp Cretaceous, we see the Spinosaurus going after other dinosaurs in the campers, not fish. This brings us to another possibility. When Alan and Ellie were in Biosyn, there's a chance they may have already seen the Giganotosaurus on a screen or a hologram of some sort, which would mean that he would know how big the Giganotosaurus is. This would then make his statement make a lot of sense, as the Spinosaurus Alan encountered in Jurassic Park 3 was not fully grown, and Alan would have not known this as he had never been on Site B before and hasn't been since. So if he were referring to the InGen counterparts, the Spinosaurus he met on Isla Sorna back in 2001 would have been smaller than the Giganotosaurus. Remember, the Spinosaurus we see later in Camp Cretaceous is much larger, likely fully grown by that point, and larger than all the other apex dinos except the Indominus, if we don't include its sail, that is. But back when Alan encountered it, that Spinosaurus had not reached its full size yet. And here's something interesting. In Jurassic World Evolution 2, it's clearly stated that the Spinosaurus is a piscivore. Now, could this be Frontier being lazy, or are they actually helping to prove my first point? I'll leave that for you guys to decide. So, to wrap it up, Alan Grant's statement about the Giganotosaurus being the largest carnivore could have been based off of his paleontological knowledge of their real-life counterparts. Or he could have been unaware of InGen's fully grown Spinos size. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to leave a like and drop a comment with your thoughts or suggestions for future videos. And hey, while you're at it, why not subscribe? It only takes a couple of seconds, and it helps me out a ton. This has been Leek, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.